Alright, so I did a little soul searching, and I decided to switch my priorities a little bit on our Roboquest playthrough. I kind of feel like I was just wandering and building, and I can gather raw materials and actually still get stuff done. And so, Alan Turing is headed to Diamond City. Now, I'm not going to completely blow you guys out of the water by meandering about the wasteland via fast travel. I'm gonna make the trek all the way to Diamond City by myself. Well, and dog meat, of course. Actually, I have no idea what I was doing at the end of the last episode. I think I may have edited some of that out because stuff was starting to get a little on the repetitive end. But point is, we're back. It's been a few days. Twitch and YouTube were giving me a pretty hard time of transferring my videos over. So I cut down on the file size. You should expect everything to start popping up, upload-wise, to be about 30 minutes long, 30 to 40 minutes tops. And I don't think you're going to get anything less than that, though. So hopefully the video links should at least be a little bit more consistently. If, you know, at the sacrifice of having some important events like cutting the video partway through a dungeon or something like that. That just means that some of the longer treks will be two-parters. Now, kind of refamiliarize myself with my inventory here. And how far away are we from leveling up? I think we're due to put another point in luck and then start investing in the Scrounger perk tree, because otherwise we're going to be hurting really bad. I need to gain 2 levels. Really quick. We'll come back and do the Minutemen stuff after we've had a little fun in Diamond City. I feel like I've already been through this little house right here. It could have just been on my Yi playthrough recently. And I don't get any crow bits? What kind of bullshit is this? Dog meat. Thought you was better than that. Okay. I just saw Nuka-Cola Quantum. That would be because I'm stupid. It's the Quantum is the most important of the Nuka-Colas, and probably the largest portion of my diet. So, current to-do list for this wonderful Build a Badass workshop that Alan has become. I want to gather a shit ton of raw materials for building up the drive-in theater, which I still need to empty out my inventory a little bit better, I guess. It's a bad habit of mine is to just let this aid tab continue accruing. But I apparently didn't drop off all of this junk that I've been collecting over the last few missions either. So once we actually tag in Diamond City, oh my god, did you see that car fall? Never seen that happen before. That was so cool. Who's up there? What? Okay, I've got to investigate because that's a downed vertibird. And do you guys know what downed vertibirds mean? Dead. Brotherhood. Do you know what Dead Brotherhood mean? Free power armor. And, I mean, we could keep going down that list of do you know what these things means, but I'm pretty sure at this point, you know what the chain's going. Is, I'm gonna go get me some free-ass power armor. That appears to be a burning junkyard. I'm going to, distance myself from it. And, I think I finally figured out how to avoid, can I actually get up there at any point? Is that a possibility? I think I finally figured out how to train myself to not go into the pause menu every time I want a quick save. And so hopefully that annoying habit of mine should go away soon. Shut up, dog mate. Such a jerk, just always growling at stuff. Okay. So there's got to be something up here. Because they wouldn't make this bridge so damn interesting and accessible if there wasn't something interesting and accessible up here. At least that's the logic that I live by. Quick save. Just quick save every 30 centimeters or so. So here's the downed vertibird. I don't see any vertibird chunks, and I'm not 100% certain what exactly is holding this thing attached to the bridge. Or how I plan to get up there. I mean, my initial thought is to just TCL. Somebody's having a gunfight. I'm not gonna tell them to stop. That's their business. I tell people how to live their life. This is America. If they want to shoot guns and party, then by God, they'll shoot guns and party. Now where the hell is there not like a ladder or something? Like I don't expect people to install ladders in burnt out Hellskipper Bridge. This would actually make a really cool settlement to just like build like walls and houses and stuff in here. Build like a little ramp down there. Which one was my baseball bat button? Yeah. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get down. Okay. I need to rethink my plan here. How am I going to get up there? And potentially, how, once I get up there, am I going to get back down? Nope. that was an interesting idea, but it didn't exactly pan out like I had hoped. Maybe the front end of the bridge will provide some insights. I was just really hoping for like a support beam or something like that I could walk up. I mean, just for curiosity's sake, I think I might even TCL to get up here. It just breaks my heart. Like, how do I... Okay. I feel like such a twat that I do this all the time. Yeah! Woo! Ghost ride. Okay. I'll leave myself to my own devices to find a way down from here. Oh, you know what? This is probably one of the ones that needed a jetpack, huh? I mean, I'll probably wind up taking the power armor, but I feel like I'm missing something. As I do bet. Oh. Son of a bitch! There was an elevator. Motherfucker, why would there even be an elevator here? There is nothing for people to build an elevator to. Usually an elevator is one of the last things that people build whenever they install themselves in an area. Maybe people were just coming up here and doing drugs. I can get down with that. Is that little engine? Get off of my bridge. Yeah, damn, Charin! T-45, so all this stuff is like super old. How many fusion cores do I have? I've got 3 power cells. Ooh. There's some sort of shooting going. Man, check out this skyline. This is just beautiful. There are a lot more towers down here than I thought there were. Let's see, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, the draw distance in this game is absolutely amazing. So, guess we continue on. See you at the bottom, dog mate. I always get a little bit of vertigo whenever I do that, but the landing just feels so good. Ugh. I feel like I've been here before. I don't know why. Okay, so my carrying capacity while wearing the power armor goes up to 310, so that gives me significantly more wiggle room to take advantage of my hoarding ways. Let me just kind of refamiliarize myself with the weapons that I've got in here. So I do have a sniper rifle. Okay. Nope. Sorry. I'm fully dedicated to the Institute in this playthrough. I didn't quite realize that this is where I had wandered into. I don't know if I actually discussed that prior, but oh shit, son. So, I don't know if I discussed this at any point prior in like my recording of these particular playthrough, but this one is going to be an Institute run, and so I guess it's pretty self-explanatory in that regard. I don't really plan on going with a whole too many other factions. Might pal around with the railroad for a little bit until the Institute becomes an actual option, but then, you know, beyond that, just going straight tech all the way through. The idea is to pal around with Valentine for as long as possible. So, I said I was going to boost luck. No, next level, I get Scrounger. Paternal post 115, I remember that building. Alright, so I said I was going to walk across the wasteland. I didn't say I was going to explore every single building that I come across. Admittedly, it is going to turn into a little trudgery, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. This trip is going to turn into trudgery because it's ill-advised to sprint super often while you're wearing power armor. Unless you've got like a ridiculously high surplus of fusion cores, which little Alan Turing over here does not. Light bulb. Some glass. Ooh, what's this? Okay, I don't have any business going in here. This is Cambridge Polymer Labs. Okay, I'm just a little curious. I'm probably gonna get ganked the second I walk in the door. Hello,
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of sales coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
What's this? Canisters? I like what you've done with the place. All of these aluminum canisters on display. It's probably just leather, huh? Sorry
Please
if I'm
find an
clearing my
open
throat a whole
seat,
lot.
and we will begin the
We
presentation.
have a hookah at my house, and I abuse the hookah. Wait. Okay.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
Okay, you got it, man. Apologize. Didn't mean to,
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Interesting. I got it. So you sneak up on them, and you can hack them with the R key. I had no idea how that perk worked. I was just kind of assuming that it didn't. Oh, hello. Just gonna raid your old lunchbox. Mongrel dog meat, no thank you. Pork and beans. Okay, I'm not gonna sing the song again. I need to tone down on the Weezer a little
Sales
bit.
staff are provided with a business suit.
But
The cost
I
of
just
which
want
will
you
be
to know
deducted from your first
that
commission.
I look like Buddy
Please
Holly
take a moment to
in
dress
the
in
Mary
your proper
Tyler
work
one.
attire and follow me into the
My
clean room.
tuxedo or my laundered pink dress. I'm not sure which one that you're after. Oh. That was the ladies' locker room. There's just money in these lockers. Sexism in the workplace! That's so good. There's cigars and a shot glass and money in this locker room, and then it's like dresses and stuff in the other one. That's
The
terrible.
research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to the
Is that
team.
not open? What kind of bullshit is this?
Please enter the clean room.
Okay.
I have been instructed to
Scanning
inform
for
you that Director
contamination.
Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Okay, whatever.
Contamination detected.
So. Okay, so I can open neither of the doors to contamination or damages or something. I don't like all these ghouls. Great googly moogly. Alright, isotope sample. Okay. Unidentified sample. What? No. That goes. Okay. I guess I should start. Do these terminals not do anything? Project thesis. Initial studies have led us to hypothesize that by taking down known piezoelectric material, lead zirconium titanite, PZT, and properly applying a polymer of golden lithium hydride, that a localized conversion of ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for application to pre-existing power armor currently in use by U.S. armed forces. Ooh. Thermal dissipation. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that produces the harvestable electrons also creates a buildup of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial from a macro perspective, but due to the low shear modulus, the gold suspension in the nanoweave starts to break down quickly under extended use. We're going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce thinner strands through the material. The increased surface area should help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heat sink. The newer dosing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit to the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material lifetime from a matter of days to several years. While this is, from our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require a flexible lining that can be applied to power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strain the armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding, so to speak, under the heavy use. Colonel Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised results, so we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dissipation issue. Trapped. We've been trapped in the lab for days now, and tensions are running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what's going on outside and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thinner interior wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started talking with some of the others about going at the problem from a more oblique angle, which got me to thinking about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change the dosing pattern so that it isn't producing nanoholes perpendicular to the surface, but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming in at an oblique angle to the material. We would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issues might be solved. Tom, Mary, and I are going to gather the samples needed to try it. Okay, we've been unable to gather the samples needed to try the new dosing pattern. Will has locked himself in one of the labs and has been attempting to hack into the administrative systems. When we tried to get the U-283, or 238 we need from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he's going to set the facility defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defenses, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I've tried to tell him that we can complete the project, that we have the answer now, but he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe John will actually let us out. We've managed to pull down part of the ceiling in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can't get us out, but it should be able to get us above the lab Will has barricaded himself in. I don't like it, but we have to get the drop on him. Internal mail relay. Oh. Bergman. W. Bergman, I'm getting us out. I'm not letting John play tyrant any longer. The isotope containment is leaking, and he still won't let us out. I've gotten through his updated security subroutines, and it's only a matter of time till I get control of the facility defenses. He's so busy trying to keep me out of the clean room controls, he probably hasn't realized that by triggering a facility breach sweep, all the doors will open to allow the robots access. We're fighting our way out, and then I'll deal with your husband. Confidential. Erica, I've sent an explanation to the team, but I need you to know what is actually going on. Please do not share this with anyone else. It may start a panic. This morning I got a call from Colonel Kemp's, and he told me to keep our team in the lab. But before I could ask, he hung up. The sound you heard outside was an atomic bomb going off. It seems to have hit southwest of the city. The phone lines have been jammed, but I've found a way to reach Kemp's liaison, and he informed me that they could only afford a detail to escort us to safety if we have vital military assets or intelligence. That is why we need to get this product finished. I love you, and I know you can do this. John. Good morning, everyone. I know you've all been here overnight and everyone is tired, but I need everyone to push through this just a little longer. Dr. Elwood Woolham has said that you are very close to cracking the problem with the nucleo-restrictive lining project, and I have a good feeling that today will be the day. Along with the normal snacks, I've sent a runner to Slocum Joe's for coffee and donuts. We'll be ordering Spuckies later this afternoon. I also just got off the phone with Colonel Kemp, and he said there may be some training exercise happening around town today, so if you hear what sounds like tanks or gunfire, don't panic, it's just a drill. Wow, so they locked these people in here with the hopes that they were going to make some new lining. Oh no! No more ghouls, please. No more ghouls. We talked about this. Okay, I'm gonna quit being a little whiner. Yeah, ghouls are dicks. Ooh, duct tape. More like dick tape. Because you're all dicks. Get gold watch. There's just something wrong here. Test tube rack. Out of all the ghouls in here, I shot the one that was not actually alive. Come on. Alright, so how are we approaching this? Bandage, scissors. Why not? I don't think I'm doing anything better with the space. Teapot. Canister. Back. Unknown sample. 3111. Oil can. It's always welcome in my home. The microscope is actually pretty banging too. Hazmat suit. Alright. Got a cool uniform. Feather duster. What the hell does feather duster give us? Clothing iron? Vacuum tube. I think the office desk fans I heard somewhere are really good for components too. Though I'm not 100% sure what yet. I haven't really checked on that. Edomatic. Give me them snacks, boy! Okay, which of these rooms actually contain automated defenses? Ugh. Okay. So I can't actually use any of the scientific equipment in here? There's no notes. And there's a ghoul in the other room. Thank you. Come again. Yes, that was Apu. Interesting. 413. I don't think those are the samples that they talked about in the journal. Unless it was like 20. No, it wasn't 2311. 238, I want to say, was the one from the terminal. 60. Something's breathing. I don't like that. I don't like that noise. Alright, let's take one last quick peek around the left. Let's take the microscope anyway. And then check out what's in this here room. Or what's behind this terminal? What use is it to me? How can I leverage that into ridding this place of these dirty fucking ghouls? Hey there, Smoothkin! Ooh, dud removed. The dud was removed by a stud. Are we done? Are we done here? No, we're not. I continue to flex my incredibly powerful hacking muscles. Alright. story, siege, or item. Story.
Sweet.
I'm so good at this, God. Emergency lockdown, leak detected, and radioactive isotope containment. Personnel are advised to evacuate.